Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome to our third social media management accelerator pitch competition. This is so much fun. I really enjoy having you all meet some of my students and meet some of the cool brands that we've been working with throughout the semester. So, this social media management accelerator is an intensive course where a bunch of super talented people learn the ins and outs of becoming a social media manager. We create social plans and content calendars and all kinds of cool stuff. So, this is really their opportunity to kind of show off some of what they've learned and just have a little bit of fun and celebrate. I want to take a second to thank our sponsors. Everybody on this stage who's showing up tonight is a winner. Truly, everybody who's taken the course is a winner. It takes a lot of guts to get up here. But we do have a couple of sponsors who are going to sweeten the deal a little bit for those who place in the top three. So first up is Descript. Descript, you probably have heard me talk about Descript before on my YouTube channel. It is an AI video editor. You can add captions to your videos. You can do so much cool stuff with it. And I think it's just such a great tool for social media managers in particular, because a lot of us are not video editors. That's not necessarily in our job description, but being able to just quickly, cut a video in that looks like a document makes it really, really easy. And then Metricool is also sponsoring for our first place winner, which is an amazing social media management tool. I have a whole video about Metricool that I'll link in the cards on the replay of this, but you can search for that on my channel as well if you are curious. I really think it's an amazing content calendar system, and it's just a great tool for social media managers. I also want to take a second to thank our brands. So this time around, we actually worked with real life brands. If you've tuned into any of these pitch competitions before, we worked with mock brands. They were just like made up brands that Megan, my operations manager, and myself, we just created. But this time we actually are working with real life brands. They are friends of mine, people who have taken my courses, people who I've been in networking groups with, very generous for donating their brands. We've got Susie Jackson, who helps freelancers out with coaching. We've got Opal Templates, who creates Squarespace templates aimed at creative entrepreneurs. The Chica Project is a really cool apparel line that's mission-based. And Pricing for Associations, which is a B2B company. They help associations get their pricing right. So lastly, the last thank you that I have is to our amazing judges as well. We've got CJ Thomas of Simply Healthy Marketing here. CJ taught a really fantastic lesson on email marketing. She knows a lot about email marketing, copywriting, all that good stuff, and has a lot of great things to share over on Instagram at Simply Healthy Marketing. And then Megan Krepakevich is also here, who is a YouTuber, a mindset coach, and also works as my operations manager in the business. So thank you all for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our first person pitching, who is Petra. So I'll go ahead and give Petra a second to get. Are you ready, Petra? And I'll add you to the stream. All good? All right.
Screen.
Yep.
Okay,
Awesome.
I think I'm good.
You're all good. So all of our people pitching have 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get my timer ready, and the floor is yours.
Okay, so hey everyone, I'm Petra and I'm a social media manager, and my presentation is I try to make a simple, fun and straight to the point, so I hope you will like it. First of all, a few words about me. I'm from Hungary, I'm 24 years old, and I'm an introvert, open-minded person who is obsessed with nature, animals, and baking. You can see here my little dog. Her name is Zoe, and my baking stuff I made. And so this is me. And what makes me the best choice for you? First of all, your target audience is Gen Z generation. And I'm kind of the edge of being a Gen Z and a millennial. So I really know what they like and what they need to see in order to take action and purchase anything. So that's one thing. And also I have an eye for aesthetics, and which Gen Z generations are obsessed with. So I can really help finding aesthetic pictures and create design. So I have listed all of your goals and I would like to go through each of them. First, I would like to, so you would like to see more CEO growth, including YouTube and Pinterest. And I also added TikTok because I truly believe that these four platforms together are the key for reaching more people. And every one of them has a different type of algorithm. That's why they complete each other very, very well. I would also added the long form repurposing content strategy here because from one YouTube video, I would create short videos to post on TikTok and Pinterest so people could go back to your YouTube channel and also shift to your Instagram and website as well. The next thing is different type of reels. And so the first one would be making short reels from YouTube, which I have just mentioned. And the next one would be funny meme kind of reels because young people love these. So they can connect to it. And you have already one reel on your IG account. It is about self-inflicted burnout. And the reason why it is did so well because these type of reels Gen Z generations really like. So I definitely suggest more of these. And I also would like to add some simple ones beside the educating ones about your daily life and maybe some inspirational ones, how you started and where you are at now. Because from my experience, people really like to be inspired, and I would help you find ideas on TikTok and change it to fit in your niche. So moving on to the design part. So you would like a high quality design, and that's why I designed a feed for you in which every post would look like a poster. So with a retro aesthetic vibe, and it would really spice things up, I think. So these things are crucial for organic growth, and that's where we should talk about paid ads. So they could deepen and even speed up your growth because it will save time by targeting the right audience. And also there is a study that people need to see something 7 times before purchasing. So I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. And I would choose your freebie to paid advertisement because people are more likely to click for a free option. And so the goal would be to lead people to your account and not an immediate purchase because usually only a few people take immediate actions. So they need to first get to know your brand and only after that they would want more, which is to buy your template. So to summarize things, I would help you with graphic design, creating graphic design, finding aesthetic pictures, running paid ads, searching keywords for SEO growth, repurposing strategy, searching for ideas, and consistent posting. So you will have more time to focus on your creative part of your work and more reach by me creating you consistent content. And also an important one, more income. And so this is my presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope I will see you soon. And this is my places where we can connect in the further.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Petra. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. My phone is going off. Thank you for that, Petra. Great job. We've got some claps going off in the chat. A couple people asking if this is going to be recorded. Yes, you can come back if you got to go to work and watch this later. We've also got a shout out to Selena from the Chica Project, who is in the chat watching along with us. So awesome job. Next up, we've got Maria. Maria, are you ready? All good? Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and add you to the stream and you've got your screen. I'll add that whenever you're ready.
Okay. My screen good?
Yep. And then let me remove.
Okay. Hello, Selena. I am following up. I'm sorry. Hello, Isabel. I am following up with a proposal for Opal templates since we just had our discovery call just yesterday, and I got to hear from your goals. And I wanted to put this together for you to show you how I can refresh your social media with consistent posting, data-driven posts, as well as creativity. Just as we spoke in our discovery call, I have been in this industry for about 2 years now, and I have a finance degree with a minor in marketing. And so just analytics, data, creative posts, it all just comes natural to me. It's something I'm very passionate about. So I put together a mood board for Opal templates so you can get an idea on how your socials can look like if you do decide to move forward with my services. As we had spoken about Reels, Reels are great. They are helpful. They definitely give more exposure to your social media accounts. So specifically with Instagram. So I can help you out with coming up with any ideas that you may need when it comes to creating reels if you decide that you want to still move forward with doing them on your own, and of course putting together posts that can speak to your ideal audience and pick out the ideal client that you have so that they can understand why Opal it would be a great way for them to invest in their website. So I'm going to start showing you the packages that I put together for you. I do have 3 packages to show you, and this is the first out of 2 that I highly recommend. So this is my socially strategic package. So this would be basically you would still have full control of your social media accounts, but I would be helping you out by doing some deep research on any competition or even ideal clients, and then just putting together, giving you ideas to help you come up with content for any upcoming months. And if you do decide to move forward with this package, then I will be giving you a free content calendar filled with 1 month's worth of ideas if you let me know by Monday the 6th. So the rate for this package is $68.99. Moving on to the socially active package. So this is us working hand in hand. So again, I will be helping you out with the strategy. So I'll be giving you the backbone of each post, and I will be helping you out with the captions. So let's say we do 2 regular organic posts a week and then 1 reel a week. I will help you out with the captions. I will even schedule out the best times for you. I will also be looking at your analytics to help along with the strategy. So we're going to be moving forward with posts that are actually working for your brand. And just to note, this does not include graphics or videos, and the rate for this one is $9.29 a month. And then with the last package, and this is actually the second package that I highly recommend, is the cruise control package. So this is where you give me basically the whole control over your social media. The only thing I would need from you is your approval. So again, it comes with a strategy plan along with the call. So I could thoroughly explain, where we are moving forward with your content. And I will be creating the organic captions for your posts along with creating reels. So it'll be 4 reels a month or 1 reel a week. And I will be doing the research for you on which reels are trending, which reels will work for your page. And I will also be interacting with other accounts to boost the engagement. So that could be with interacting with your clients or just other accounts that follow you. And on a month-to-month basis, we'll be talking analytics. So I'll be talking to you about what's working, what we can steer away from, and what we could start trying. The rate for this one is $1,179 a month. And any out-of-scope rates are basically just things that you might need from me here and there that's not included in our package. If it's ever needed, for example, if you need me to schedule an ad or responding to email, that would be an hourly rate of $35 an hour. And I have worked with great, amazing clients in the past. So if you ever need to get in touch with any of them, if you ever want to ask them any questions on, how the process went for them, or just any concerns that you might want to hear from them, please feel free to ask me and I can totally get you in touch with them. So if you are eager to start and you're ready, you can just hit the link below for my email and just send me over an email letting me know which package you'd like to move forward with. And in response, I'll send you over an invoice and then we can officially begin.
Amazing. Great job, Maria. Thank you so much for that. Perfect timing once again. Great job. Lots of claps going off in the chats. Cherie says that they love the name of your packages as well. So awesome. Next up, we've got Sarah. Sarah, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. All right. We will add you. And
hey, Selena. My name is Sarah, and today we're going to be talking about how we can grow the Chica Project's brand and mission with the power of Pinterest marketing. So, a little bit about me. My name is Sarah, and I'm a Pinterest manager. I live in Richmond, Virginia, with my husband and 3 cats. And my services include Pinterest management and setup, as well as video editing. My focus is on ethical and sustainable marketing for creative entrepreneurs and businesses. Next, we're going to talk a little bit more about Pinterest. So, a little bit of Pinterest facts. 97% of Pinterest searches are actually unbranded, meaning that with the use of keywords, your brand can be discovered on Pinterest. Also, 85% of Pinterest users have larger shopping baskets than those on Instagram. And 90% of Pinterest users say that they use Pinterest to help make purchasing decisions. So we know we have people who are ready to shop on Pinterest. Now we're going to talk about audience and whether or not the Chica Project audience is on Pinterest. So first off, the Chica Project's audience is primarily women. And on Pinterest, 76.7% of users identify as women. The Chica Project also goes for ages around 18 to 35, and 45.5% of Pinterest users are women ages 18 to 34. So almost half of users are right within our age range. Pinterest, the Chica Project users are also considered educated, maybe even feminist, and 38% of users on Pinterest have a college education. And the Chica Project, our audience will have disposable income to spend a little bit more on products, not only to get an item, but also support a cause. And 34% of users on Pinterest make between 50K and 75K annually. And then lastly, the Chica Project, our audience is looking to make a difference and support a cause. And similarly, users on Pinterest are looking to try new things, be inspired, and make purchases. So why me? We learned about, why the Chica Project would do amazing on Pinterest. And so let's talk about why me and my vision for the Chica Project. My focus with pin design is to create scroll stopping images with unique designs that stand out in the crowd while incorporating keyword text overlay that aligns with our mission, and then also adding call to action such as shop now that encourages our viewers to click right off onto the product page and make a purchase. This is kind of like a little mood board of what the Chica Project boards would look like, ones for different products, as well as a board dedicated to Chica of the Month as a way to, tell more of the story and build that brand awareness. Now, lastly, we're going to talk about keywords. And so we're going to talk about what the Chica Project shoppers are searching for, because more than fashion, they're searching for quality, sustainability, and supporting a cause. So that's why with our keywords, we'll incorporate ones like lavender sweatshirt, but also ones that are mission oriented, such as sustainable brand, ethical clothing, and empowering women and helping women, so that we ensure that we're finding the right audience with our pins. Now, if all of this sounds great, I can send over a formal proposal and contract. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out over email or in the Instagram DMs. And thank you so much.
amazing. Great job, Sarah. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll give everyone, I want to make sure our judges are good with their notes and everything. We'll give a minute or so before we move on. And it looks like next up we've got Suzanne. Suzanne, are you good to go? It looks like your screen's black for me, so just want to make sure that you're still good to go. If you want to unblack your screen, turn your camera on and let me know. Looks like I'm just seeing your profile icon. Okay, we're good, Suzanne. All right. So we'll go ahead and add you to the stream next. And if you have slides, if you want to go ahead and share those, I'll add those to the stream as well. I'll remove you for a sec while you find them. We've got lots of supportive comments in here. We've got lots of people saying great job with the facts. Great job. So complete. yeah, great. And we do see a couple of questions going off in the chat as well. I mentioned this to Blessing here. This is a great question. I'd love to chat about this during the break. So what's going to happen after all of our presenters go on is our judges, CJ and Megan, are going to go off and deliberate for a few minutes. So we'll have a couple minutes for some Q&A. So save those questions till the end if you have anything for me or for any of our presenters who are hanging out here as well. All right, Suzanne, it looks like I see your slides. So I'll go ahead and add you and your slides. I'll remove myself and start my timer, and we'll be good to go. All right. Suzanne, I don't want to interrupt you, but we can't hear you. If you want to test your microphone, it looks like you're on mute. Yep, we're good. We're good. All right, I'll start the timer over and I'll remove myself.
Okay, that was funny. Already starting like very good.
You got this.
So I got this. This is a proposal for the Chica project created by me, Suzanne Pinheiro. First things first, let's set our goals to climb that mountain and move mountains. Let's move mountains here. So first we had to engage and convert. That's our goals that we talked yesterday in our discovery call. And for that, we need to know a little bit more about the social media manager you're talking with. So I was born in Brazil. I moved to a completely different environment when I was 8 years old. That gave me a lot of perspective in life, and I was learning a lot of languages. And I moved to Luxembourg, where I found myself questioning, what should I do with all these passions of mine, creating content and business? How can I combine that? The result was social media management. So now here I can confidently say that I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur specialized in social media marketing and content creation, and I help my clients unleash their full potential, business potential, using the magic of a strong social media presence. And my goals are keep traveling because this is who I am, build a agency, and buy my mom a house. So let's go back to what matters here. It's building your community and how, who, and where we're going to do this. We have many possibilities. We look at your competitors, they're everywhere, but we want to be smart, taking what matters, and just creating what you've been doing. It's amazing, honestly. Like, the videos are very engaging and professional, so we want to keep doing that, and just really inspire and educate people about the movement of empowering women. And for that, we have to have our pillars, that is entertaining, educating, and inspiring. The chica fan, that she's really will have that um educational, like the content that resonates with her. Sorry. So we will track how are we gonna achieve those goals. Is we will be reaching, tracking, measuring, and reporting monthly. This for you. And I'm sorry for my English. I wish I could speak in Spanish, but it's okay. So what happened here is that we just created a SMART goal, which was a specific, measurable, attainable, of course, relevant to your personal persona, by your persona, sorry, and timely. So this will look like, our goal is to post engaging content that resonates with your ideal client, and this will encourage them to share more and make the comment section a place they will never leave. They would not want to leave, for sure. And we will also aim to improve numbers of brand mentions through inbound and outbound engagement. So, Selena, are you ready to go smart? If yes, contact me on my page, website, And thank you for connecting. Bye.
Awesome job. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Let me pull your slides and your screen. Thank you so much. And please don't apologize for your English. You speak way better English than I could ever speak Spanish or any other language. So yes, you're great. Awesome. Judges, we good for the next person? All right, next up, oops, I lost my list because we got the chat, a very supportive internal chat going on here. Love to see it. So next up, we've got Kristen. Kristen, you ready? Awesome. All right, I see. I'll add your face to the screen and I got your slides. And I will remove myself and start our timer. Good luck.
Okay. Can y'all see everything?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, great, cool. Hi, everybody, and hi, Selena. My name is Kristen, and I am the owner of Socials by KMAT, where we create social media strategies, compelling content, and manage online communities for bold businesses and brands that want to convert followers to customers. So who exactly am I? Like I said, I'm Kristen, but I also go by KMAT. I answer to both. I love Thai food. I live in a beach town, so I am constantly at the beach. And clearly, I also love social media. As a social media manager, I've handled content for my clients who have had brand partnerships with companies such as Chase Bank, Blinkist, and Meta, just to name a few. So based on our discovery call, I pulled from our conversation that you had 4 main goals for your social media presence. The first would be to create strategy. The second, to be consistent. The third, to build community. The fourth, to gain new customers. All in all, these 4 main goals would tie into the major mission of the Chica Project, which is to make social impact. At Socials by KMAT, we give every client a tailored approach, and the Chica Project would be no different. Currently, the Chica Project's heaviest social media presence is on Instagram with a little bit of TikTok. But based on the brand's target audience, your personality, your offerings, I see you actually having a presence on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. And for that, I would recommend starting with a simple yet consistent cadence across these platforms so that we do not overwhelm you, given all the hats that you wear. So what would be the keys to success for accomplishing these goals? The first would be badge creation. You are clearly very busy. So during onboarding, we would find a badge creation cadence that works best for you so that we can create content and use platforms such as Later or Planoly to put everything on autopilot. Secondly would be repurposing. There is no need to reinvent the wheel. We can take one idea and make 3 pieces of content and transform that not only to just be used across all 3 platforms, but it can be repeatable in the future. It also serves another purpose in that you'll have a consistent look across all of your platforms. And finally, I would want to introduce platforms in a phased approach. It sounds great on paper to dive into 3 platforms, but I would want to phase them in to make sure that we have strategy and internal process solid and nailed down for the existing platforms that we're active on before moving into the next so that we don't burn out. So currently you have your heavy presence on Instagram. I would say that in month 3, we would move into adding in more of a TikTok strategy, and month 5, adding in a Pinterest domain. So now to the fun stuff. What exactly are we going to post and where are we going to post it? So across Instagram and Pinterest, I see us posting static promotional content that aligns with the fun, hip, and lightness of your brand while still being engaging. For example, with this post, your Living in the Moment collection, while it was a spring drop, it gives summer vibes. So in this post, we might touch on what songs are on people's summer's playlist because summer is right around the corner. Or we would talk about the Living in the Moment stickers and if people are Team Hydro Flask or Team Yeti. Me, being a Florida girl through and through, I am very much Team Yeti. We would also have educational content with a focus on social impact because that aligns with your company's values and your mission. So you can talk about how your products are responsibly made, how you're a woman-owned business, and social issues that tie into women. Finally, video is king. So we want to capitalize on short form video content that can be educational, promotional, behind the scenes, fun, or whatever you would want it to be. And that would be posted across all 3 platforms. This video from your Instagram was astounding. The cinematography, the videography of it all, the way you highlight your apparel, chef's kiss. I think that you can do that across all of your platforms and then some. You clearly have a great creative eye. So when it comes to your packages, I understand that you are a very busy woman because not only do you have the Chica project, you also have your own separate content management business. So I wanted to create 2 different options that I would think would work best for you. The first would be the Done With You package. I want to highlight your great content creation skills. Like I mentioned on the last slide, that video was phenomenal. With this approach, I would work alongside you to strategize and create content. We basically be a duo. And I would then handle the majority of ongoing community management and strategy and ensuring that we stay consistent on our platforms. Then there's the Done For You package where I would basically handle everything social media. You would put all of it in my hands and you would basically serve in an overseeing capacity.
Kristen, I don't want to cut you off, but we're at time. I'm so sorry.
Okay, sorry. Well, that was pretty much the end.
Great job. Thank you so much, Kristen. That was awesome. We are going to go ahead and we've got Alana is up next. Alana, are you ready? See you down there. If you want to pull up your slides, I can add those at the same time. And we'll check the comments. Again, wonderful, wonderful comments. Thank you all for being here live watching with lots of supportive stuff. So, all right, Alana, you ready? You should be able to just click share screen to pull up your slides. Okay, I see them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add Alana, add your slides. I'll remove myself and we'll start time.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, Susie, for following up with me after our brief call the other day. I had the pleasure of reviewing your socials after our talk and just really excited to have this conversation today. So reiterating a little bit about me again, the sales call definitely was about you and your brand, but just so you know that you are in good hands, Alana Marie, I am a social strategist, content strategist, photographer, and digital content creator with over 10 years creating content on the internet and on social. Back then when it wasn't even a thing, before it was a job title, and now that it is a legit job title and that is enhancing brands each and every day. So you are definitely in good hands. Based on what we talked about the other day in which you had stated that some of your goals were for your social channels, first and foremost, you are heavy on the long form content, which is awesome for your website and SEO purposes. But you are wanting to repurpose your long form content on your active social channels, which I highly agree with. I am the queen of repurposing, working smarter and not harder. Your second goal, using social media as lead gen for your prospective clients to book your most recent offer, which is your one-on-one offer. And 3, establishing yourself as a brand authority within your industry. You want to be one of the top sought out leaders within your industry as a freelance mentor, speaker, and coach. So for social, I know the primary drivers that we're using are Instagram and LinkedIn. Doing that with establishing your brand pillars. So this will serve as a guide when creating your content and to give it balance. After reviewing your Instagram, it is super, super education heavy, which is awesome, but also wanting to providing balance for other freelancers, getting some general lifestyle in there. And using these brand pillars will help diversify your content on your social feeds. Speaking of diversifying, like your Instagram is heavy on the in-feed stills. And if following Instagram, unfortunately, they are constantly changing what features they are prioritizing. And so to keep up and to make sure that your visibility is high, we will want to play around with some of those other features. So yes, we keep the in-feed stills. We won't want to do quotes and more evergreen content to make sure that your content is shareable. Definitely Reels, because that is the main feature that Instagram is prioritizing, as well as other video features on Instagram. And 3, we want to migrate some of your promotional content to your Instagram stories. Not only is your Instagram feed heavy on educational content, but it is very heavy on promoting different podcast episodes that you have and other industry leaders that you were working with. But we want to keep it more general and more engaging and migrate more of that promotional content to your Instagram story so we can move some of your evergreen content to your in-feed page. And so for priority for your Instagram, first and foremost, just functionality, we want to include your primary email address in your bio. So you do have prospective customers that also view your page from their desktop, and they cannot see the button, the email button from their desktop. So you want to make sure that you are easily accessible outside of social media. So include your primary email in your bio. Definitely want to produce more short form video content. As I stated, Instagram is still prioritizing Reels. And so repurposing your blog content into educational Reels to expand that reach. And show your face more. I know you said you're the face of your brand, but after going through your Instagram, there's a lot of faces on your feed. And so if I'm just visiting the page, it's kind of hard to tell who's who. I want to know the face behind the brand and what you do and who you are. So let's bring that beautiful face up more. And 4, because it is a lot of amazing content on your page, it can be overwhelming for a beginner. So let's create a Start Here Instagram highlight for new community members and prospective customers to navigate your Instagram. And so we'll put that in order. How you want your prospective customers to engage with your content? What should I expect? And just kind of guide me through the process. You are also visible on LinkedIn, which I highly, highly recommend. First priority, let's create a LinkedIn banner highlighting your personal brand mission statement and your current offers. I learned that also when incorporating a LinkedIn banner, your profile views also increase. Let's change your job to founder of Susie Jackson & Co. A lot of things with LinkedIn, we wanted to make sure your keyword search is easily searchable for your profile to be viewed by prospective customers and potential partners. Incorporating industry-related keywords in your title to amplify your search. So let's do some, they call it keyword filling, but on LinkedIn, that is a plus. So we're adding copy editor, Spanish to English translator, proofreading, mentorship, all of the services you provide and offering for prospective customers. Let's add that into your actual LinkedIn title. And 4th, it's not always about pumping out content, but engaging with other people's content. So let's follow industry-related hashtags and engage with your peers in your industry, i.e. freelance, i.e. entrepreneurship. So showing up on their platform and engaging with their content also pushes you up as an industry leader, which you said was one of your goals. So
Alana, I don't want to interrupt, but we're at time. Sorry. If you want to skim through your last couple ones, go for it. But
these are some examples. Intro. Again, we want to see your face more. Here's an evergreen post. That's a quote. And we want, again, more video content on your page. I thought it was a cute GIF. Just bring some humor to your page. So 1-2 step, the thing that I want you to do, I have all of the suggestions for you, but I want you to try it out for yourself. So for the next 7 days, I want you to batch and publish content from the established content pillars that we put together in this package. And I want you to track the engagement. There's no catch, no hassle. And I want you to track the data based on what we talked about. And we're going to set up a call, review the insights. And if you are satisfied, when you are satisfied, we will select a long-term social package. Have a good day.
Great job, Alana. Thank you so much. And we've got last but not least, Bree, are you ready? You've got your slides. You are all ready to go. So we'll add you. We'll add your slides, and I will remove myself and start time.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Bree. I talked to you earlier, Dr. Michael, about working with pricing for associations. So who am I and why can you trust me? I started marketing in 2017. I worked for an international restaurant chain, and by the time I left, I was named to the top 40 out of about 560 marketers. From there, I went and worked for a small business, and after that, I became an entrepreneur. And I live my life and run my business according to my 4 core values: community, sustainability, social participation, and education. Well, in my first job, I was even a mascot for a couple times while I was marketing. I jumped in and did that. So where is pricing for associations now? You mentioned in your discovery call that you do about 50 speaking events per year. You have a weekly newsletter with different articles. Your website has a very robust set of resources, including a blog, ebook, and a 5-step guide. And on social media, you mentioned that you really value comments. What does your social look like now? Twitter, you've got the personal page going with 36 followers, last active September 17th of 2021. Facebook, 62 followers, last active April 13th of 2022. and LinkedIn, where you show up a ton. You posted earlier today, you got 47 followers. And I know you mentioned that you do have somebody who goes on there and engages with different posts for about 30 minutes a day. So who are you targeting? Association leaders. These people likely have graduate level education and are in their 30s. They really focus on developing thought leadership and development events, but they don't understand how to price their product. So what are they searching? They're searching, why are pricing strategies important? What is included in association fees? What is association pricing? These are things that you know really well and you can help with. How are we going to do that? We're going to use 3 pillars. 1, education. You already do a fantastic job of this across your social media and on your website using the different platforms you have. However, you could add more and make it a little bit more broken down, making it quicker and easier to read. 2, you're going to talk more about your team on social media. Who are you? Who is pricing for associations? And why should people trust you? Number 3, talk about your services. Market yourself so you can book those speaking engagements. You can get more long-term clients and you can do those intensive sessions. Here's one example. I took one of your blog posts, the 3 categories of value propositions you need, and I broke it down into a tweet, a LinkedIn post, and a Facebook post. With all of the content you already have on your website, you can easily make multiple different versions of content across different platforms. So, why social media? 1, it's really quick and easy. People can quickly skim things they're not going to be able to read on a blog post. People are already spending 2 hours and 27 minutes a day on average. Get them where they're at versus asking them to Google questions. And you mentioned that the association space is really relational. On social media, you can foster relationships by engaging with people through comments or DMs. So, what services do I offer? I have 3 different packages. The first one being 1 platform with 3 unique posts per week, which is 12 posts per month, regular engagement and a monthly call and an analytics report for $800. The silver platform, or silver package, is 2 platforms, 24 unique posts per month, regular engagement, monthly call, monthly analytics report for $1,200 a month. And the gold is 3 platforms, 36 unique posts per month, regular engagement, bi-weekly call with you, and monthly analytics support for $1,800 a month. I do require a 6-month commitment with everything because I want you to be committed to the process and see how it works out for you when you're really taking a long-term approach to this. So if you're ready to start, tell me what package you want and I'll send over a contract. You pay the first month's invoice and then I start creating and you approve or request edits. Questions? Feel free to contact me at my website, Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Thank you.
Amazing. Great job, Bree. We'll give a virtual round of applause. And that is it. Those are all of our presenters for today. So we'll give our judges, we've got Megan and CJ, they're going to hop on, introduce themselves at the end, but we'll give them 5 minutes or so to go away and deliberate. Megan, I'm going to send you my score sheet via Slack really quick. And everyone in the chat, if you have any questions for me, social media questions, business questions for me, or anybody who you just saw, feel free to drop them in. And we'll take 5 minutes for a little Q&A for all of our presenters. If you want to turn your cameras off, go take a break, whatever you need to do. We'll see you in 5 minutes. So, couple questions. Will this stay up? I've seen this come through a couple times. So yes, this will be here on my YouTube channel so you can replay it. I know some people are joining in late. Just want to shout out all of the classmates and viewers who are just giving everyone props, super supportive. So thank you for that. Let me scroll up. I saw a comment or a question from Blessing, who asks, is Reels a good way to start introducing your business? So as we've seen through a lot of these presentations, a lot of our presenters who are using Instagram as a part of the strategy did recommend using Reels, and I certainly agree with that. Right now, Instagram Reels are the most prioritized type content format really on Instagram, I would say. So if you are a new business and you're looking to get new eyes on your business, that's probably going to be the best bet for you when it comes to Instagram. I think using Instagram stories, using in-feed posts can be a great way to build a relationship with an existing follower base. However, reels are going to be what's really going to get you in front of new eyes. Do any of our panelists want to add to that? Feel free to raise your hand if you have any thoughts on that, but I think I speak for most of us. Okay, let's see. We've got Katie saying this was so great and educational. And Margaret says, I'm impressed with all of the presentations, very professional. I agree. You all absolutely crushed it. We've got somebody new called Shooting Your Shot, which I love your YouTube channel name, who says that this just popped up on their feed and what I've heard has been really good and helpful so far. Blessing Jerry has another question about what is the best way to engage your customer? Blessing, what kind of business do you have, or what kind of business are you managing? Let us know in the chat and maybe we can help you out a little bit more. The 592 Shack says, this was so helpful and gives me lots of insights on how to better up-level my social media management proposals. So I'm glad to hear that. All right, I think those are all the questions for now. But Blessing, let us know what type of business you have, if you don't mind, and maybe we can help you out. I also want to take a second just to remind everybody that we have two amazing companies sponsoring today's pitch competition. Descript is going to be actually giving a subscription to our top 3 presenters who we're going to be announcing in just about a minute or two. So very grateful to them for sponsoring. Descript is an AI video editor. So it's really cool. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn, if you see those cut downs of the podcast that I post, those are all created with Descript. And it makes it really, really easy to edit them. I don't need to use my big fancy editor. I just pop the transcript or the video file into Descript. It gives me a transcript and I can edit it just like a Word doc. It's really cool. And then Metricool is going to be giving a subscription to our top place, our number 1 winner. Metricool is a social media management scheduling tool and content calendar system. I have a video all about how exactly I use it, but as a social media manager, or even just any type of online business owner, it's really important to have all of your content in one place and be able to move things around as needed, be able to get post reminders for some of those platforms like Reels and TikToks, be able to get detailed analytics. This is another thing that Metricool gives that is just so much more robust than what the platforms will natively give you. So for anybody who's watching this pitch competition and wants to check out any of our sponsors, they are linked down below in the description box. Supporting them supports this channel and supports programs like this. So we appreciate it. And we've got we always got to give a shout out to the one and only. My mother is here cheering everyone on. So thank you, Mom, who says your students are so great. Much love for your family in Kalamazoo. She's at Red Lobster for her birthday. It's my mom's birthday today. So happy birthday, Mom. Okay, Blessing Jerry says that they have a baking and catering business. And your original question was, what's the best way to, shoot, I lost it now. What is the best way to engage your customer? I think for a baking and catering business, I would imagine that is a very visual type of business. So I think investing in high quality photos, high quality videos is going to be really key for you. I would definitely play around with Reels, TikToks, any of those types of micro content, showing, like, people love to see a before and after or a process. They like to be taken along on the journey. So if you are decorating a cake, like, record that on Reels or TikTok and show that. And again, just take really high quality photos. I think that's going to be really important. Margaret says, happy birthday to my mom. Thank you. Carlos says, hola, hola to you as well. And Katie says, happy birthday. And I think we are almost ready. Let's see. I'm going to check in with our judges. I see them typing, so I think we're about ready to come back. We'll just give a couple minutes. Anybody have any last minute questions that we can answer while we're waiting? All right. I think our judges have reached a decision. So we're going to have them come on stream. Is it possible to successfully market a brick and mortar gift shop online without ads? Audience is age 30 to 50. I think absolutely. I have honestly, in the time that I've been a business, I've probably spent about $500 in ads for my business ever. So it's definitely still possible to grow organically. I think you just got to get creative. you got to be a creator and really think like a creator. Again, showing those visuals, showing those before and afters, I think are really important. Megan and CJ, I think you're back. Can you just nod if you're ready? Okay. So we've got our judges. I'm going to bring them on screen, and I would love, we didn't give you a chance to introduce yourselves in the beginning. So if you want to say hello, do we want to start with CJ?
Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm CJ Thomas, the founder of Simply Healthy Marketing and a return guest teacher in the Online Business Launch Lab and SMMA. And also a return judge. And I'm super excited to be brought back. It was so fun to watch everybody's presentations today. And I'm excited to share the winner.
Awesome. And Megan, do you want to say hello?
Hello, everyone. My name is Megan Kripakevich, and I am Latasha's operations manager. I'm super lucky to get front row seats to this whole SMMA process. So I get to see all of our amazing students, all the progress they made. And as usual, we have a really talented bunch here. So I'm excited to share our results.
Amazing. Like I said at the beginning, everyone truly did such a good job. The chat was going off. I was like shook as always. You all did amazing. So this is all just in good fun. But I think it adds a little something if we just give away some prizes to the top 3 winners. So I don't know, CJ or Megan, do you want to kick it off with our 3rd place winner?
Awesome. I will go ahead and announce Bree as our 3rd place winner. Congratulations. You did so amazing. You just have this like calm confidence too. We were both talking about that. So a big congrats to you.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Bree. I love how you were able to break down how you would diversify the content. That part really stood out to me. So that was awesome. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did a great job. And I also want to applaud Bree for choosing. So for those watching, all of our presenters got to choose the brand that they presented to. And Bree, you chose a B2B company, which is, it's a little different. We're so used to B2C marketing. So like selling t-shirts or, just these kind of day-to-day products that we work with. So I really applaud you also for like really going after a more challenging brand. I think that a lot of people don't have experience working with B2B. So great job. All right. Who do we got for number 2?
Number 2 was Sarah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Congrats, Sarah. Sarah, I'll speak first and say that I just thought your visuals were so good. I just put myself in the shoes of a potential customer or potential client, and I would be so captivated by your presentation right off the bat. And Sarah, you specialize in Pinterest marketing, and I love that you really put in the time and the detail into those Pinterest mock-ups. So that's really the big thing that I took away from yours.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, you did so great. I feel like you did a really great job too at like using data to back up your recommendations. So you just like clearly knew the target audience. You were able to speak to, this is the platform and these are the type of people there and this is why it makes sense for you. So I feel like you did a really great job of just explaining in depth not only what your suggestions were, but the why behind it.
Absolutely. I agree. Sharing those stats, showing that you did your market research, and showing how all of that research ties into the strategy that you created for the brand. I thought that was really well done.
Awesome. Great job, Sarah. And last, we've got our first place winner, who is, I'm going to do a little drum roll here.
So Kristen, I was like, I'll hop in. Kristen, a big congratulations. You are our first place winner. You crushed that. So like, I'll just speak to one thing first and then everyone else can give their feedback as well. But I feel like as a brand, I would feel very taken care of. Like you really did a great job of explaining this is what the process would look like. And I think it felt like you would be very supported, even in terms of like batching and the way that you go about things. I think it can be, pardon me, really overwhelming to hire someone on and you just know the work that comes with that. So it was exciting. Like I feel like you really could feel the pressure that would be lifted by having you on the team.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to also say great job with your confidence in your presentation. That was a big piece that really got me right off the bat. I was like, if I were to work with this person, I would feel like I could trust them and like they are really an authority in their field. And I also really loved how dynamic your presentation was. You spoke to all of the different types of content and how they would perform for them. And you really did a great job of holding the brand's hand throughout the presentation and showing them how that relationship would look between the two of you. So that really, that was really well done.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Thanks.
Yeah, you did a great job. I agree. Like the confidence was there. Again, another really beautifully designed presentation. It was just very visually captivating. And I also love that you threw in some personal tidbits in there. Like you mentioned being in Florida and loving the beach and just like a couple of little, funny moments in there, which I think is really important because when you're pitching to a client, it can feel so like, scary for both sides. They're about to spend a bunch of money and you're about to ask for a bunch of money. So any little icebreakers that you can have that feel really natural, I think is a great thing to take away too. So great job, Kristen. Great job, Sarah. Great job, Bree. And great job to everybody here. Maria, Petra, Alana, Suzanne. Am I missing anybody who's not here anymore? I think we're all good. And again, I want to say thank you to Megan and to CJ for volunteering to put this thing on with me. For all of our winners, we're going to send you an email within the next day for information on how to claim your prizes. And thank you all for watching. Thanks for all being supportive in the chats. Hope this was fun and helpful. And we will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.